Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you are new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. I'd love if you'd hit that subscribe button before leaving so you don't miss any of my future videos. So today's video is all about a loose setting powder. I have been using the It by Pores or the Laura Mercier powder, and I heard, we're gonna test this out, that the No.7, which is about half the cost of It by Pores, which I have right here, or the Laura Mercier one, is just as good. So I'm really curious to try this out, because if that is true, I will definitely be picking this up more often, because I want to say it's like $14.99 compared to the $30+ for these two. So let's go ahead and see. I already have most of my makeup done. I will link everything down below if you want to know what I'm wearing. But I kind of wanted to just focus this video on the powders because that's what I've heard about, and I'm so curious to try this for you. So on this side of my face, I'm going to put the It by Pores, and I already know how this works and see what I think, but it does a really great job. I'm just going to use my big fluffy brush. This was the e.l.f. Total Face Brush. It does a really good job at just minimizing your pores, setting your foundation. I find that when I set my foundations, they tend to last longer throughout the day. Of course, it takes away the shine too. And I just kind of pat it right into there because I don't want to sweep any foundation away. So I kind of just pat it just right on there. So when you put it, it sets your foundation beautifully. It kind of gives like that airbrushed look. It doesn't really change the color of your foundation. I've noticed that the It by Pores, because of it being white in color, sorry, that's the wrong one, white in color, I think that it does lighten up my makeup a little bit. So if you have like a darker foundation on, this is like a good one to use, where the Laura Mercier one is more of like a yellowish in tone. So it doesn't make your skin yellow, it just doesn't make it as light. It kind of almost adds like a little bit more of a color set when you're setting your powder. Okay, so this one kind of looks like a mixture of in between. This is the No.7. It says translucent, but it looks more like it has a pinkish undertone to it. Like I said, Laura Mercier has more of a yellow. It by Pores is white, completely white, and this one looks like it has like a little bit of a pink undertone, which I am pink undertone, so it should go actually really well. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on this side and compare the two for you. It also comes with this little applicator just like the other ones do. It definitely doesn't feel like it's made as well, but I don't even use these. And then the inside has the little, you can see it right there, where the powder comes out. So I'm just going to put it into the cap. I have to say, this design is like really sleek. It's really cool. Okay. It comes out, it's like, you can tell it's like a little bit more pink in color. So let's go ahead and dust this all over. It has more of a consistency of the Laura Mercier one, because the Laura Mercier one to me is a little bit thicker in consistency compared to the It by Pores. All right, let's look at the two sides. I cannot tell a difference. And this one's double the price. So looking, it did the same thing. It blurred my pores just like the It by Pores did. It set down my powder. I actually have to say that I feel like the No.7 is more comparable to the Laura Mercier one, because the It by Pores is more of like a fine, well, white powder. And I feel like this one, because I like the Laura Mercier one actually better than the It by Pores, because it gives me more of an airbrushed look, whereas this one does a great job, but it doesn't look as airbrushed to me. This reminds me more of the Laura Mercier one. It did not change my color. Actually, I think it's a better color for me than the Laura Mercier one because of having the pink undertones. I can wear cool tone or I can wear neutral. And I have to say that this looks actually, it looks very beautiful. And I think it compares more to the Laura Mercier. And looking at the two, I'm actually surprised. I can see more of my pores on the by Pores side, and on this side, it looks more airbrushed with the No.7, which is the same thing I get with the Laura Mercier powder. So I have to say that I am like super impressed. I really can't see a difference between the two sides, and this one reminds me more of the Laura Mercier than the It by Pores, and I really like this. So for being like $14 versus 30 something, I'm gonna use this. because I really don't see a difference. So I'm going to say that this is very much or very close to a dupe for the Laura Mercier one, because I think it just leaves your skin and your complexion looking absolutely beautiful. I like it better than the It by Pores, just like I feel like the Laura Mercier one, but I feel like this is just as comparable to the Laura Mercier one. So I think we just found a dupe, and I really, really like this. So I'm gonna continue using this No. 7 one. Okay, I wanted to go over something else too. I don't know about you guys, but when I put on a dark lipstick, this one's by Estee Lauder. It's one of my favorite lip colors, and it matches my shirt. I always say this wrong. I wanna say it's Trumpulous Pink. I'll link it down below. But when I put on a dark color like this, I have a problem with it not going on very smoothly. So a little tip that at least works for me, and it might work for some of you, is I just use my chapstick. I prefer the cherry, but you can use any. To put on my lips first to kind of make them moist before applying this dark color, so I don't have it like drying or not going all the way smoothly onto my lips. I just feel that it applies so much more even if I put that chapstick underneath. I think I just got a hair. And it doesn't settle into any lines in my lips or anything like that if I put the chapstick on first. So that's just a little side tip. This works for me with dark lipstick. If you've never tried it, you should try it because it's cheap and it seems to do a great job of making it go on smoothly and not settle into the different lines. So, wow, I have to say that's all I wanted to share in this video, but I am like super, super impressed by this. I like the way that the No. 7 side looks better than the It by Pores side. So I will definitely be sticking with the No. 7, and I really like the dupe that we just found together. So I hope that if you like what you see, that you'll subscribe to my channel before leaving, and I hope to see you in my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.